Today, our 2015 Volkswagen Golf SportWagen, we're going to be doing a test fit on the Yakima Crossbar TimberLine Tower Roof Rack system using part numbers Y00421 and Y00147. The Yakima Crossbar Roof Rack system is going to allow you to carry a wide variety of accessories on top of your SportWagen. It's going to combine strength with an aerodynamic design, allowing you to maximize your cargo carrying capacity. Since it's aerodynamic, it's going to cut down on your wind noise and drag compared to other roof rack systems. Each crossbar is made out of a heavy-duty steel construction, which means they have a higher weight capacity than most roof rack systems, giving you 220 pounds, though you'll want to be sure to check with your SportWagen's owner's manual to see if your roof can handle that much. The TimberLine towers are made out of a heavy-duty plastic. They feature a rubber-coated strap to hold them in place, that way they won't harm or scratch the finish of your raised factory rails. Each tower has a cover that hides our hardware so it can't be tampered with. Now you also have the option to lock each tower. You can pick up the Yakima locking cores sold separately with part number Y00421. When they're installed, they're going to add about 3 1/4 inches to the top of our SportWagen. Now that we've gone over the features, I'll go ahead and show you how to get them installed. Now this roof rack system is designed to go on your raised factory rails of your Volkswagen Golf SportWagen. I've already got the front one installed. The rear one installs the exact same way. Let me show you how I did that. Now I've already got one tower installed on the Crossbar. Let's do the other one. We'll start with the tower facing up. Let's go ahead and take our Crossbar plastic adapter. We're going to fit that in place, and we need to make sure it clicks in. Then we can take our Crossbar metal adapter and fit that over the top of the bolt. And we can hold it in place, turn it upside down, and we're going to push the strap all the way in. By pushing the strap all the way in place, it's going to allow us to get access to the hole here, which is where the bolt is, to tighten it down. Now we can take our included tool and tighten that Crossbar metal adapter down all the way. Now our tool here is unique because it acts as a torque device. That's how we know when it's torqued down properly. We're going to be listening for 3 clicks. Now we can bring in our Crossbar and slide on our TimberLine tower. Then we can put on our end cap. Now we can set the whole thing in place. We want to make sure that the rounded portion of the Crossbar is facing forward. And I'm going to set it in the general area to where it's going to work best with my accessories. Now when we set the tower in place, we want to make sure that it's positioned correctly on top of our factory raised rails. We've got a little indented line here. That needs to be center on top of the rail. And that goes for both sides. Now we also want to make sure that our bars are parallel with one another. So we can take a tape measure and measure center on center. And we want to make sure it's the same for both sides. Once everything's positioned correctly, we can take our rubber strap and put it in the raised slot here. Then we can start tightening everything down. We don't want to tighten it down all the way just yet, just get it nice and snug. We'll tighten it up just enough to where the rubber strap is making contact with the underside of the raised rail, and then move on and double check everything on the other side. Once both sides are snugged down, we can go ahead and tighten them down the rest of the way. And again, with our special tool, we're going to be looking for 3 clicks. Once everything's tightened down, we can check for even bar overhang. And that's going to be the length that hangs over our TimberLine tower. We need to make sure it's the same on both sides. So we can take our tape measure and measure both sides. If we need to, we can adjust it more to one side or the other. Once we have even bar overhang, we can tighten down our last bolt here on the inside. And again, we're looking for 3 clicks. And finally, we can put on our end caps. And that's going to complete our test fit of the Yakima Roof Rack system on our 2015 Volkswagen Golf SportWagen.
Thanks for watching. Click the link in our description below to shop, learn more, or visit us at eTrailer.com and leave a comment if you have any questions.